Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Monday. My name is Nice Peter, and I'm glad that you're here. Welcome back. We're back in the place where we make the Monday show instead of at a hotel. One thing I forgot to show you last week, I saw the coolest balloon animal guy I've ever seen. I don't have a watch, but this I Love Boobies bracelet is telling me that it's Twitter question time. Twitter question time! Brooke Sylvia Benet asks, Nice Peter, do you like eggs? I do like eggs. I like scrambled eggs, but when I like my scrambled eggs, I like them cooked. I like them cooked all the way. I don't like any runny egg business. You like put your fork into it and I don't understand how anyone likes that. I know it's very popular. People like to dip their toast in their runny eggs. I would rather eat a runny nose than a runny egg. Next question. Dave Foley. Is that any connection to Dave Foley from the Kids in the Hall? It's one of my favorite sketch comedy troupes. Asks, Nice Peter, what kind of socks do you like? Well, Dave, I'm not sure if that's a Superman socks question. Obviously, I have a particular fondness for blue socks. I'm very particular about my socks. I don't like socks that are too tight, and I don't like socks that are too loose. I don't like socks that are too high, and I don't like socks that are too low. I generally prefer a gray, sort of mid-calf length sock. I hope that information brightens your life. Jared O'Connor asks, Nice Peter, do you think I'll ever get a GF? I think that means girlfriend, right? And I would say confidently that the answer is yes. I have had several girlfriends, it's gone well, but when I was a younger person, I had no girlfriends at all. When I was in middle school and then even leading into high school, all the way up to the very end of high school, getting a girlfriend was very challenging for me. I had friends that were girls, but I was always that dude that was like, oh, you're so cute. I wish I had a boyfriend like you. And I'd be like, well, why don't you? But it doesn't work out that way sometimes. Yes, I know that you will have a girlfriend someday. In the meantime, be a friend to girls. That's the best advice I could give. Talk to them, learn about them, learn what they need in a relationship. Because oftentimes it's very different from what guys need in a relationship. So if you can have a friendship with a girl, chances are you can have a girlfriend later down the road. If you don't have a girlfriend now, don't worry about it. You have plenty of time to be chained to a woman for the rest of your life. Dominic Thelwell wants to know, Nice Peter, why do I never seem to get any better at guitar? Frowny face. Well, Dominic, that's a tricky question. I have had that similar experience myself where you find yourself in a rut of guitar learning. You're playing the same thing over and over, and I would make this recommendation to you. Teach yourself something totally new. If you like heavy metal, learn a folk song. If you like folk songs, learn some metal. Tyler Evans wants to know, Nice Peter, where could I buy me some of those shades, bro? I think you're referring to the yellow and green sunglasses I wear all the time, and I have exciting news for you. We've been working with a new merchandise person who designed a lot of cool stuff for us, and one thing they did was find me some exact replicas of my sunglasses, the exact same colors, the exact same shape, everything, and we'll have those in a couple of weeks. We're only gonna make a few, and I'm gonna autograph them with a little silver marker on the side, so I'm very excited to release those. I like making things for you, and I hope you enjoy having them. The person who's helping me design all this merchandise sat down and watched every single one of my videos that I've ever made to try and find what would mean something to you. And one of their favorite videos was one of my favorite songs. It's called Best Spot in the Lot. There's 100 things that happen to my day that try to keep me down, but I only remember the one that made me feel like I'm running this town. So they designed a special t-shirt, and here it is! This makes me very happy, and so does my green machine. There's a link below where you can get a hold of one of these. We only printed a few hundred of them, and they're probably gonna go pretty fast, so please grab one if you'd like one.
Miracles are everywhere.
I accidentally threw the t-shirt on the unicorn button. Reed Hammond asks, Nice Peter, I can't see my lady friend for a month. What do I do? Well, Reed, I have a suggestion for you. Write letters. Like the old-fashioned kind, with a pen and a paper. It takes more time than phone calls. It creates less communication mishaps. Sometimes if you're in a long distance thing and you're trying to text and call all the time, somebody's busy, somebody's not busy, it becomes really difficult. If you take the time to sit down when you have a moment and write a letter, tell her how you feel, tell her what you did that day, write it out, draw her a little drawing. That way she can get them and she can open them when she has time and she can respond when she has time. And if both people do that, I think it can really help you through the month. Kaylee Thomas, Carly Thomas Anonymous wants to know, Nice Peter, what's your favorite Queen song? Well, my favorite Queen song goes like this. Crazy for 1D asks, when's the next ERB coming out? And what's the funnest part about making them? We choose a battle first, and when we pick a pairing that's like, oh man, this is gonna be awesome! That's always exciting. And then when we start to develop the story, when I first had the idea to have Dr. Seuss draw the Cat in the Hat, I was like, oh, that's gonna be so cool! And then when we're writing and we really nail a joke and Lloyd says something that just makes me fall on the floor with laughter, that is one of my favorite parts. And then when we're shooting and we get a take that's just awesome, and Dave, who is our director, all he does when we do a take that's awesome, he just puts his hand in the air and goes, yes. And then when we're editing and it starts to come together and take shape and it really sounds good. And when we're recording the song and we get a good feeling track out of it. So every step in the process, when it really starts to gel, is my funnest part for me. And all the other stuff is harder than that. To answer the first part of your question, when's the next ERB coming out? I will let you, the Monday Show viewers, in on a little secret. We're taking a little bit of time away from releasing rap battles. Now, we're not gonna stop making them, ever, I hope. But we're gonna change the way that we make them as far as time, so people know when it's gonna come out. That's something we've tried to do 3 or 4 times now, but we've never really been able to pull it off. The truth is, I've been working on this series every day for a couple of years now, and I gotta take a little bit of a break. I was really happy with the way Bill Gates versus Steve Jobs came out, really proud of it, and I wanna make videos just like that, and I need a little time to recharge my creative juices, get some new ideas, do a lot of research. Please don't think we're gonna stop making them, because we're not, man. We love these videos. We're gonna keep making them as long as we can. So while I'm taking time to reorganize and rewrite, I am gonna try and reignite the music on the Nice Peter channel. As you may have noticed, it's been a little quiet there recently, and I'd like to get some more stuff going there. But there's only so many hours in a day, and you know, and there's only one of me, so I gotta keep trying, and I will. That's what I'm here to do. Dr. Pringles asks, Nice Peter, most embarrassing thing you ever did? Question mark. When I was 9 years old, I pooped my pants at a soccer game. That concludes Twitter question time. Viewer mail, viewer mail. Let's see what we got today in the viewer mail, viewer mail. Let's see what we got today in the viewer mail. This first package comes to us all the way from Hungary. And I do believe this is the first Hungary package here on the Monday Show. It comes to us from, I don't know how to say your name. It begins with a G, so is your name Gyrixa? Maybe? Well, hello, Gyrixa. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I apologize. Thank you for your lovely package. It says Hungry right on it. I'm excited. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, yeah! That's cool. That's me when I look cooler than I do right now. And it looks like I'm made out of ink splatters. And that's awesome. Awesome person from Hungary. This is great. I'm gonna put this somewhere. I got the sunflower on the door. You still can't see it, but I'll put this up above it. They've also included a letter. Dear Nice Peter, you've been a great inspiration for me. I'm a Hungarian painter, and I've always seen art more as community than an individual process, but never known how to reach people who believe in the same things I do. I couldn't agree with you more, and I think that's what the power of the internet is. There's a million gajillion people out there in the world, and chances are some of them see things similar to how you do. So it's really allowed me to reach new audiences and have new ideas, and I'm glad that it does for you also. With your dedication and optimism, thanks to you, I've realized I can start my own art channel, and I have. And they include a link to their art channel, and it's youtube.com/thejustdoart. Let's all go check that out. His name is Gregory. He signs it in the bottom, but he says, in Hungarian we say gurgly. So gurgly, Gregory, gurgle, Greg, gurgly. Can I just call you Greg? Let's have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.
Monday!